Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with Aces and Adventures. We are continuing our way through the story mode. I believe that we only have like 4 more chapters left until we're done there, and then we can get up to the fun and exciting stuff like deck management or deck editing, the roguelike mode, and I can feel comfortable just going ahead and playing the game off camera and just grinding up a whole bunch of stuff. But we still have not leveled up on any of our characters. We are currently sitting on 18 mana. By the end of the campaign, we should be able to have 20 mana, which is it's either 20 or 30 is the max level, but I believe it's 20. I'll have to check that. After we clear the campaign, what we're probably going to do is we're actually going to just take one character at random and just absolutely max them out so that you guys can sort of see the type of progression that you can expect throughout. What am I trying to say? You can see the progression of the character leveling that to its extent. I can't words right now. My apologies. But we're going back to the story chapters. And again, we're on the first difficulty, spring, and then I believe it goes summer, autumn, and winter, which are the 4 difficulties. I don't know what those difficulties entail. I'd also kind of like to take a look at what spring to summer is, but right now we're going to Niflheim, which I believe is... God, I should know this. It's Nordic mythology. It's the land of ice, the ice giants, right? In Nordic mythology. Anyways, we are going to try out Magnor. Again, we're trying to push to the end of the game. Hopefully we don't run into as much resistance as we did the last video and end up half the video on one book. But then after that, it was relatively smooth sailing. Like, we didn't lose. Like, it got tough, but not too tough.
Your spirit is pulled through the twisting tunnel deep into the earth, while your body lags a breath behind. Cold precedes a pale light, and you come to the end. Something like snow cushions your fall, and you're left staring at a tangle of roots hanging in a bleary white sky. Upon standing, you find that every direction is down. There's no sun in this place, no stars to guide you, only a cold light that emanates as much from the snow-laden ground as the sky. Your
Wisconsin?
chosen path leads through a forest of frozen stones, where 2 fiends await.
Shield at the ready.
These guys have sapping as well. That is that whenever they deal damage to us, they will make us discard a random ability. We're just going to try and make that not happen. Of course, starting enemies with 1 defense are relatively easy for us because we are able to easily fight them with 2 pairs. These are generally, I've noticed in these chapters, they use a lot of these enemies to start out. The campaign is sort of like their ramping progression because it's nice to be able to throw a 2 pair at something and actually deal damage. And then later you start getting enemies with more defense that could theoretically trump your 2 pairs. I'm honestly just going to 3 aces this man. But we'll need a note for later that we do not have access to aces anymore. And then, if you're going to likely deal damage to me and make me discard this, I might as well just chop you. Or I'll just bop you.
Hold your shield high.
That is a 2 pair. Not sure. Now, hold up. I believe in the last video we played a little bit with buffs and they actually carry over between battles. So I do want to install this. Not sure I want to use my 2 bear for that though. So we'll use these 2. Because having defense just makes blocking with a 2 pair much easier. And we'll actually be a little bit cheeky. We're going to go ahead and attack you with a jack. It was risky. Level me up.
Flakes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
4 pillars rise from the white in the distance. You approach with caution and clear a mound that piles before them, revealing a stone tablet. Life is written in an alphabet of 4, drawn from the 4 elements, 4 seasons, and 4 dimensions. The 4 sigils are the letters by which the names of every living thing are written, born by leaves and stored in seeds.
It's a little meta.
A tall black fin cuts through the ashen waves around the pillars, mounding the snow in its wake.
Trust the axe.
Entities with predatory gain +1 offense per defender's HP under 5. Ha! Nice try. Go ahead, 3-pair this man. We got some clubs lying in wait. That's a little rough. I can remove that card though, and then we can counterattack with the queen.
Hold your shield high.
Not much here. Go ahead, redraw that for me,
Ready
please.
for anything.
That's a pair we can defend with.
It's my turn.
We should probably be trading health, due to the fact that if we meet the merchant, which is generally around the 2nd or 3rd fight, we want to have these abilities in hand. Pair of 5s actually doesn't feel that good.
Come and get it.
Well, we can block with that.
Shield at the ready.
Risky. Okay, we should be able to kill on block. Never mind. We'll block with that.
Trust the axe.
Wounded, the beast dives into the snow as if it were far deeper and disappears, dorsal and all.
He's just hungry.
A familiar voice calls out behind you.
Weakness doesn't last long in this place. Not many easy meals. What say we toughen you up?
Overdraw an ability. Tell you what, on this character, I'm actually definitely feeling armor. Especially because of the fact that if we block with spades, once we reach level 2, we're able to deal damage back to the enemy.
Deal.
Blue
Otherwise,
fangs
offense
emerge
feels
from
pretty
the
good on this
haze,
character too, in my
growing
opinion.
as you trundle down the ashen slope. Each is a mountain of a jagged range, caging the summit. A frozen river plunges into a cave, piercing the foot of a slumped pike. The river. Glowing eyes skitter beneath the ice, dimly illuminating the fell forms of horns and long legs, entombed in the breathless cold.
Those are Wendigos?
Ceiling and ice converge in an impasse. The figures that haunted your passage crush out of the frozen river.
I knew it!
Stole my axe.
Alright, give me that grapple shield. Should probably look and see what this is. Regain 1 HP after successful attacks, but suffer 1 damage after failed attacks. Get rid of that.
Your worst. ready.
Ooh! We'll take 1 damage. That's our last ace. So then the question is what is this ace good for? This ace would probably kill the Wendigo. I don't remember how many aces that you've had, but it's a little amount. I wouldn't say a lot.
You better not dull my axe.
Oh, I guess that doesn't count as a failed attack.
Bring it on.
That's dead. Ooh! Make this,
Feel that ready.
Alright. I just realized how good that is, because when we block with 5s that are under, we still technically count as failing an attack. Therefore, this would actually trigger. Huh. Very interesting. However, it does count as a failed, so they gain HP.
It's my turn.
Kick them. Kick.
That goes. Favor me.
There we go, we got Spike
The
Shield.
wounds the Wendigos made in the ice spread into fatal fractures. You plunge into the river, grasping blindly at the bitter cold.
Top deck a red card to survive? That seems a little rough. Doesn't
You
matter
gather
though.
enough strength to punch through the sheets of ice that keep you under. By the crook of an elbow, you pull yourself up for a gasp of air that stings the last warmth from your lungs. A fate better than death, only in hindsight. A ghostly glow bubbles out of the black, beating to a slow rhythm. In the refuge of a dream, you reach for the gelid heart. The flesh that touches it feels cold, but the rest of the world is left warm by comparison.
Wild suit a heart into a spade or a spade into a heart? Seems oddly useful for this character.
Whatever the tunnel saved in distance, it cost in suffering. But the end is in sight. The exit sits like a pearl in the black, growing as the ice creaks beneath you. Your descent is forestalled by a rock-pocked plain, stretching out before you with only a dim gradient on the horizon to separate Earth from sickly sky. Thunder rolls across the tundra, and a man appears in the distance. How far is difficult to tell. The thunder comes again, and you realize it's the sound of the man's footsteps, growing louder with each giant stride.
What? When anyone drops under 5 HP, deal 1 damage at the start of its turn to entities under 5 HP.
Hold your shield high.
Jotun. We're almost at 5 HP. If I do this, I can actually counter. Seems pretty good. Deal 1 damage to the attacker for each spade in your defense hand. When the enemy damages your shield, deal equal damage. Yep. Yarp. We can turn something into a heart. And then we can turn that into a spade. No clue why, though. One ace up there. I almost feel good attacking with a king right now. Let's go. This is async, so we can play that later. The one time last video where we had something say the end of turn, and then it only lasted until the end of our turn, definitely left me... Oh! This should be fine, though. We will... Let's get rid of that 3, honestly. This is now a heart, so now I will block that. I have now failed to defend, so I will deal 1 damage to you. Draw an ability, get rid of 1. We're looking good. 10 is not really a safe solo attack. I think this might just be... Redraw that 2. For another 2. Excellent. No.
Trust the axe.
Who needs abilities anyways? That's nice. I do feel good about doing an ace, and then the Orca is going to be able to start doing damage for us. And then, of course, once the Orca starts dealing damage, all we got to do is make sure that we don't take damage, which is easier said than done. A king. We have a king. That's going to deal 1 damage to you. Oh! Frostbite. They deal 1 damage to targets under 5 HP. Stealth cannot be attacked by enemies without stealth. Do not attack enemies without pacifist remain. Oh, so all it literally is doing is... Understood.
Take your best shot.
Eh. We'll block. This pair of 7s isn't very good against you, so we'll just wait for the Orkami to kill you. It is good for defense, though. What the heck is... Oh, so now it's attacking us. I don't think we need to restore. Go ahead, level us up. I don't think we've actually ever reached level 3 Magnor.
My might yet grows.
Oh, we've had this before, but yeah, 1 offense and max hand size is amazing.
You come at last to the end of the tundra, a horizon-wide drop into the abyss. Water rushes over without hesitation, but offers not a whisper of when it reaches bottom. You cautiously approach the edge, when an enormous head rises over the cliff, followed by wings that span the sky.
Shield at the ready.
Spade Mastery. Deal +1 attack damage with spades and suffer -1 combat damage from spades. Shield Piercer ignores shields. Okay. You have 2 health potions. Keck. It's very risky, especially with your deck being low, but we're going to risk these. Wow. Okay. Now he's attacking me, and that's a little bit rude. Not much we can do here. Excuse me.
Hold your shield high. Here comes the maelstrom. No.
Doesn't matter if we use that now or not. I just kind of wish that we could cycle some of these out for that purpose. We're dead. I don't really think that there's much else that we could do here. Yeah. And there's nothing that we could have done preemptively either. We just got bopped. If we had 2 hearts in hand, then we would have been able to do something. That's why I would have liked to have been able to... what am I trying to say? That's why I would have liked to have been able to, like, cycle some cards, but I didn't have anything that would actually allow me to do that. Everything was either, like, healing potions, which we needed hearts to use in first place, or we would need... Like, we could have not attacked and then cycled out a card, but that's maybe 1 heart. Anyways, still got some more cards leveled up. Let's retry that.
I am the snake in the owl's nest.
Your spirit
What is his
pulled through
hand?
the twisting tunnel. Something. There's no sign.
Time to strike.
I don't want to spend all of this, thank you. And I'm not going to dual wield this turn. You can have one of these.
Surrender, and this will be painless. I'm not through.
Just trying to be smart with resources.
My technique yet improves.
4 pillars right. Life. A tall black figure.
Talon's ready.
Oh. Okay.
This will be the key.
By the way, I believe it was Andy in the comments that let me know that you can use mouse scroll in order to actually set the wild cards, only their values. I tried it on the suit and it didn't really quite work. There might be a button for that too, but it's very nice when you have wild range +1 to either go like scroll up, scroll down whenever you need to do something with that. And the amount of times that that's important is relatively low because most of the time the game will try to be smart and just assume what is best for you. Of course, like you saw at the turn 1 here, it tried to make us do a full house on an enemy that had 3 health. No, please don't, game. But especially when we got last video, when we were playing with Alila and we had 2 sources of wild +1, it was very nice at making it apparent that I did have straights that I didn't physically see. Which is great.
Vanish. I will end this.
These are Terabad? Balls? We have contract in hand. I'm not too concerned about it.
Not enough cards. Not
Walls.
enough cards. You are not fit to fight my shadow. You're marked.
Wow.
Time to strike.
Pair of 10s is risky. We got it.
Wounded, the beast.
He's just...
A spade to draw an ability on Shaylin seems pretty good, actually. Otherwise, giving her offense so that enemies can draw less cards against us is also a good consideration, especially when we have 2 attacks. Like, that's what our character is trying to do, and deal damage with actual black cards.
This
We'll
one.
go with this.
Blue fangs. The
This
river
one allowed
runs
us
like a long
to
tongue between jaws of ice at the mouth of the cave.
change between
You
hearts
feed
and
yourself
spades.
to
I
the
think we
mountain.
actually want that here.
Glowing eyes, sealing
Even
and
if we
ice.
gotta fight a couple Wendigos for it.
Talon's ready.
Yeah, because we're at the point where these Wendigos physically cannot block our pairs. And it makes our kings and queens like very good attacks. In fact, I'm willing to risky bisky. Let's do this. That's less enemies attacking us, which is always good because of the fact that we can't really defend very well with Shaylin. Oh, we got that though.
You are not fit to fight my shadow.
Those are 2 6s. You can only draw 1 card. You're dead. Click me.
Daggers will sing.
Oh!
This will be the key. I will
You failed?
end this.
Well, they didn't fail, I suppose. It's a bit rude of me. No, 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 no. Keep that for later. Let's use this one.
Kick, kick.
No technique is forbidden.
The wounds, the wet. You beat against the frozen ceiling.
We're paying for an item. Click an ability to discard. You must discard 2 abilities. What's going on here?
A ghostly glow bubbles out of the
Oh, did we
black,
just lose all of our
beating
abilities?
to a slow rhythm.
Because we still get it. Let's
Whatever
go.
the tunnels say, your descent is... Thunder rolls across the tunnel.
Surrender, and this will be
Oh, and we lost our
painless.
whole hand. And a life? I thought we didn't get hit. Regardless, that was still highly worth it. Yeah, like this guy can't even defend against us, really. This
I'm
queen
out
is
of attacks for
even,
this
like,
round.
relatively safe.
I'm not done yet.
I don't know how we're going to defend against him, but... we have a dodge, though. Or we could just, you know, defend him.
Talon's ready.
Ooh!
Second fang.
One of these days we're going to crit. Ooh! Okay, I guess we're taking 2 damage.
I will end this.
This is going to be rough later due to the fact that whenever we have low health, this thing's going to come in and attack us.
The only
So I think we honestly need to restore here.
this
I have tended my wounds.
you come at last. You caution.
Surrender, and this will be painless.
Can be used in a top deck? Oh my god. Okay, hold up then. Oh, we didn't need to.
I'm not through.
Oh, good lord. We're looking pretty good. Take these instead.
You are not fit to fight my shadow. I'm out of attacks for this round.
Oh, we're fine then. Ow.
Time to strike.
Walls. Now you're in the kill zone. Let's just sort of like force that issue a bit.
My daggers will sing. Surrender, and this will be painless.
Okay. Deal 1 damage to all enemies sounds good, and then we can shuriken. Oh no, we won't even need to do that. Got close.
Has just enough energy left to catch you in a flailing wing as it falls. A frenzy of white and blue lacerates your flesh with the edges of 1,000 scales as the darkness rushes up to claim you.
Contract fulfilled.
Boosh. That's what you like to see. Definitely like that. Being able to cycle a card and gain a shield? Same thing here. You win a failed attack and cycle a card. Like, a lot of these +1s that are like, oh, you have to spend a card for this now. I'm like, oh no. Kamai, a buff for defense damage? Interesting. The Dire Mire, huh?
There is a storm on the horizon.
Oh!
You wake on the belly of the beast, half submerged in a swamp. Mushrooms sprout from the decaying dragon. You've no idea how much time has passed, but death moves quickly here.
Are the mushrooms going to rhyme to me?
Sliding off the scales into the black bog. Once the mire has you, it doesn't let go without a taste. You tear your arm away to find it pocked with buttons of fast-growing fungus. Something else rises from the swamp, quivering unnaturally as it snaps its slimy bonds.
A gelatinous cube?
Prepare yourself.
Close enough. These guys have Reanimate. They can top deck for a face card in order to remain at 1 HP. Our hand sucks.
Let's dig a little deeper.
Our hand sucks. Alright. Well, guess we're going to attack with
I cannot attack again this
That's right, we just used that. Meep bop. Okay. Don't kill me, please. I said don't kill me, please. At least they're low HP. I feel good about a 2-pair because they can't block us. Well, functionally, at least. Oh, you piece. No! This is just gonna get rid of you. I'll block you.
I have seen your end.
You draw 2 cards. 9 is actually quite shit. Let's use a fireball.
As
We're low
the
on
last
HP.
skull sinks into the muck, it intones a clear warning.
The power you take never lets you go.
And with that, it returns to its restless eternity under mud.
Regain 1 HP when you defeat an enemy. That seems pretty frickin' good.
Astounding.
Mushrooms bloom from the marsh like a mangrove of mucus stretched between 2 fingers. A pulsing motion permeates the living landscape in a unified rhythm. Your eyes are drawn to forms that shamble at their own cadence.
The stars are in alignment.
We really have the wrong abilities here. Well, at least now.
A simple cantrip.
Block. Ouch.
I have seen your end.
Oh, you piece. Yeah, that's very spooky. We might be dead now. We're dead. All right. That one was honestly just rough draws. I'm not too salty about that one at all. It might have been a little bit of resource management on our part.
You wake, sliding something else.
The ravens are circling. You're mine.
Oh, what? Okay.
This will be your grave.
Deal +1 damage to enemies. Oh, that's interesting. You're such a piece, you know that? Feeling pretty good about our... What? What are the odds? Oh, man.
I smell blood.
This... honestly, just Ravens flight him.
In the crosshairs.
As the last
We're gonna take it.
mushrooms.
I invite you to run. I'm not through with you yet. The trap is set.
Oh, we can only have one summon. I'm a fool. Get owned? Get blocked?
The ravens are circling. I can't miss.
You can't reanimate twice. We heal. Let's get the seek on you. Oh wait, that disappears at the end of the round. No! We're so bad. We are so bad. Like, that really doesn't mean anything. Oh wait, hold up. Wild suit and wild range +1. Okay, I was just looking at some stuff. I can also use that on enemy cards. That's good to know. We're just going to take one here.
This will
Meat
be
wrap.
your grave. I don't have the cards. Now, you may advance.
That's right.
The merchant scrapes mushrooms from his boot beneath the shade of a gloomy cap.
Got to admire the initiative. Best to look alive around here. An elixir might help you seem less appetizing. For a fun.
Marsh walkers. Heal 1 HP. Draw 2 abilities. For 2 clubs? I mean, it would be nice, except for the fact that, well, we only... Yeah, no, we wasted a couple of our abilities, you know. The heal seems most important
I
here.
accept no charity.
Orbs of bilious light smear a graven glow on the oily surface of the swamp. They swirl around the stalks of spore caps, inviting you to follow.
Go your
Light's
own
picket
way.
color convinces you that following.
So if this is the trap, then we want to go here.
You chase the lights to a clearing in the swamp, where a pale cap rises from a low hill. Orbs hang like pearls from strands, willowing below its glowing gills. For a moment, it is beautiful.
And then...
Something grazes your leg, bobbing to reveal the shape of a human femur. The
Oh,
island
God.
of the Grim Willow is an accumulation of bone. Then a wisp drifts close enough to see the pain skull that burns within.
Oh God, something brushed my leg. Evasive entities top deck when a standard attack is about to strike them. If they draw a face card, they cancel the attack. What?
I have you now.
That's not an attack, biatch. I'm fine with these. Get stuffed. Oof. I got stuffed. We really don't be gaining, do we?
I smell blood.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Wow.
You're mine.
Well, I was about to say a pair king should do until they draw an ace. I suppose that's always the risk now, is it? However, they have drawn at least 2 of their ace. I believe there's 3 of them up here. So they won't be able to get away with those shenanigans for long. They cannot keep doing this. This is good for another encounter. Let's just Raven it.
I have you now.
And it shouldn't kill us. Just for a spade, deal 1 damage. We could just plink everything to death between the Raven and this. Ooh, and this uses a single card, so actually on Ravenmeyer, doesn't this deal 2 damage actually? Well, once we get to level 2, I almost think that we can't pass this up.
Clearing where even death does not dwell is something you put behind you with eagerness. A large stem without a cap sways in the distance. It twists to reveal a head, not of a mushroom, but of a giant snake.
The hunt is on.
Well, because it's a Hydra. Makes sense. What are these? 5 4s? 4 3s? Okay, so it gets progressively worse as we kill it. Oh, we don't have a diamond.
In the crosshairs.
Oof.
I invite you to run.
I think we gotta take this. Spade to plink. Okay. Save that for one of these guys.
I have you now.
Okay. Oh! Good to see those gone, though. Fucking rude, dude. We want to keep those for our plank, so we'll get rid of these. I just healed all that health, asshole. What are the chances of you getting a 2-pair?
I don't have the cards.
Did I accidentally use that? Balls. Okay. Oh man. Wait, I want that. That's a diamond. We have a diamond here though. Yep, we're good. Oh my god.
The ravens are circling. The trap is set. This will be your grave.
What in the hell?
The hunt is on.
This is crazy.
If you...
This time, I will earn my power.
The only mercy of the mire has been its shallowness, but this cruelty too will it savor. The swamp rises from shin to thigh, then waist and crawls up your back. An odd ridge rising like a bent bridge offers the only alternative to a swim. The bridge is the backbone of a long-dead dragon. Curtains of gelatinous flesh, alive with decay, hang from the curves of the giant's spine. You leap between the vertebrae, halfway down the back before it begins to shudder. A head emerges from the deep, craning to gaze upon you through a hole that once held an eye. A mass of mold throbs in its skull, willing death into motion once more.
This will be your grave.
Minor resist. An enemy with minor resist can top deck a king or higher when targeted by a hostile ability to avoid the ability's effects. We don't have a lot of health. Night Piercer helps, though. Night Piercer. Wow. Oh, fuck. I was considering if I should have placed that on there, but I was like, oh, well, what are the odds that they're going to roll a king after all this shit that we've seen? Apparently pretty freaking good. We still have Night Piercer. Guess we Raven's Flight. Get out of here. I'm gonna need that health. Oh. Okay, what do we need? We don't have a diamond. We have our club and our spade. Well, actually, hold up.
I invite you to run.
Okay. Now we're going to seek on this guy. Use a card.
In the crosshairs.
Then let's use this. What? Oh, God. Oh, no. Well. We're alive.
The hunt is on.
Oh, Lord. You have no aces. They don't exist. I need a summon next turn.
The ravens.
That's a summon. We win. You literally have no more aces. You cannot lie to me.
I have you now.
Oh my good lord.
The dragon sinks, perhaps for the last time, into the silenced swamp. An orange glow burns dimly through the gloam, rolling across the mire like a hot breath from the mouth of Muspelheim.
Yeah, okay.
When you're immortal, you can take your time.
Prevent healing? Seems rather specific. Seek +1, deal 4 damage, remove at end of turn. Just seems good. After you defeat an enemy, you heal equal to the overkill? What in the hell? What? Tap all enemies to the right of you and move to the end of the turn order. Interesting. What? Deal 5 damage to an enemy with a debuff. That's a lot of damage. Oh man. There's too many.
This can only end one of two ways.
The murk lifts to unveil a paradise of hell. Roots of magma spill from the trunk of a volcano, feeding a tree of roiling smoke. Bolts of electric anger illuminate the ceiling of the hollowed-out stomach of the earth. Ash clumps on sharp rocks beneath veins of ember. As in the cave long ago, no heat rises from the lava, but a warm wind issues over the horizon, growing hot as puddles of fire slither over stone.
I am as the desert breeze.
Entities with harm shield deal 1 damage when a standard attack is launched against them. Ew. Well, then we have no choice but to kill you once. Oh, in one blow, I mean.
Time to give fate a hand.
You almost. The other alternative is just to make sure that we beat him in defense.
I'll tell you when you've won.
But we'll just go ahead and pop this man. Again! Negate a target's trait. I almost feel like that's incredibly... It's going to be incredibly good, especially if you have a lot of harm shield. But I feel like leveling up is better on
I didn't think
us.
it was possible to improve.
Lesser volcanoes
Because once we get to level 2, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Until one belches a sweltering wave, nearly drying your eyes in their sockets. Something emerges.
Now it's my turn.
At the start of their turn, deal 1 damage to all opponents. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure negating an enemy's trait was going to be worth a lot. Top deck against an enemy. Jack. Ooh. Versus Queen.
I don't have the cards.
You don't have the cards? What the hell? Well then give me the damn cards! What are we missing? We're missing a heart and a spade. Then redraw my hand.
By the ebbing tide.
Oh, we drew! Son of a bitch! Oh. So here's a little funky bunch for you.
I'll tell you when you've won.
Oh, I could have done that even better. I could have brought this 3 down to a 2, and that's technically a better than an ace. Oh my god, we're so good at defending.
I am as the desert breeze.
We definitely have a time limit on us. Should probably do something about that.
Just a little nudge.
Wow. We're dead. Yeah, we've got no tricks. Alright, I'm gonna need a run back on that.
I can tell your fortune if you'll show me your hand.
The murk. Ash clump.
You must be punished.
You know what? We'll gamba on that. Andy in the comments also said that when we top deck, we win ties, which would have been useful information in, I believe they said exactly one location in the last video, but obviously very helpful there. All right. We are taking 1 damage.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ebb is D's.
By the ebbing tide.
Okay. Wow.
Fate is what I make it. Ha! Now it's my turn.
Holy Lord.
You cannot trust your eyes. Aha! My wish is your command.
We can clone a club, which would be 2 7s, 2 aces. This is async. We don't have to do it now. Let's see what you're doing.
You must be punished.
We'll try it.
Lesser volcanoes.
Like, it was
I
very
am as the desert
obviously
breeze.
useful straight away. How long does it negate it, though, is the big question. These are decent cards. We don't need to ebb them. We want to keep that pair. So let's Fate Weaving the Jack up.
I'll tell you when you've won. Now it's my turn.
Wild range +2 for all clubs. These. This is a very good defensive hand for us because we've got pairs here. If we were to reroll anything, it'd be these guys down here.
By the ebbing tide.
That's good.
Just a little nudge. Charmed, I'm sure. what I make it. Ha! My wish is your command.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of exactly what we're looking to have in our hands with this character.
Never trust a cold fire.
Calls a voice behind you.
Light is its life, but heat is its death. Without it, the contract is broken. Such is the corruption that Inverness save us.
What? Heal 1 HP. Are we going to use that 3 times? Because otherwise refreshment might be better. I guess it cycles our deck too. It's not bad.
Put it on my tab.
Do you know why Inverness leaves the lover's glow untouched? It is no charity. It is because he loathes the light. An energy he cannot eat, but so freely feeds life.
A river of fire flows beneath crystal quartz, cleaving a dark ridge that dared stand in his way. Crystals, no warmer than ice, imprison the orange light in blue. The light takes tortured forms in the twisting faces of countless crystals, dissolving into formless flame under scrutiny. Then comes a nightmare that stands against the waking eye.
That'd be fluffy.
Desert breeze.
+1 offense and +1 defense per ally. Deal +1 attack damage with hearts. Okay. I believe you. I don't think we really need to negate these guys. I don't want to use Fate Weaving,
I wield the mirage.
but I am down with this. 6 defense though. Still highly unlikely that they draw 3 of a kind. Although it's been happening a lot this video. Looks good. I can knock that down to kill you? Is that worth our defense? It makes them have less offense and
You
defense.
cannot trust your
So it might be
eyes.
worth it. We'll eat it. We have to. We'll eat it. We have to. Oh, it's a heart. We're dead. Meat wrap.
I can't use that right now.
Rough stuff. If I recall correctly, though, we didn't have those hearts on our turn.
His socks ain't for splitting logs, lad.
The myrrh, ash, club.
You'd better not dull my axe. Here comes the maelstrom. Thrust the axe.
Seems like kind of a waste here. We'll want to keep that. King should be good, though. I'll take the 1 damage to get rid of one of you. God damn. The risk I took was calculated, and I'm not that bad at math. Taking 1 here. Please be destroyed.
That ready.
Chop does feel good. Let's just get rid of this. I've already lost enough health here.
Leap.
Honestly,
The gods favor me.
I'll take Ironheart.
Lesser volcanoes can.
It's my turn. Bring it on.
Beautiful.
Ultimate attacks for this round. Hold your shield high.
trust a cold.
Oh! We'll take
I'll
the heal.
take that.
Do you know why Inverness sleep?
A river of the light takes.
It's my turn.
Pocket Aces is pretty good. I think we just deal the damage. Two kings. No. Then I'll block. We're gonna take one here. We can block.
Thrust the axe.
How did we actually take damage there? Oh, because Deadly Hearts. Beep bap. Like having the hearts, however, this is a straight. Yeah, get stuffed.
Shield at the ready.
Wild one of your cards into a spade doesn't really help us. I'd like to say King is relatively safe, but they're already almost at the end of their deck here, so they're gonna draw through, which means that there are gonna be a couple aces in there. So we'll just prep up.
Come and get it.
Okay. Get stuffed. I'm getting stuffed. Put a king in there.
Hold your shield high. Take your best shot. You'd better not dull my axe.
We can almost we're close to a flush. And a straight.
Thrust the axe. Bring it on. I'm out of attacks for this round. Hold your shield high. It's my turn.
That took 5 centuries. +1 combat damage with hearts, meaning that if we... That's sort of counterintuitive to what we're already trying to do. I would almost rather just get reflect with spades.
I just came up with a new move.
Seldom is the shortest path easiest. The wastes may have been no better, but imagination refuses anything worse than the many-moored monster. Nausea shifts the ground beneath your step. It's not the soup turning to mud in your stomach that makes you sick, but a splinter behind the eye which insists that even in this terrifying tableau, something unsettling remains unnoticed. The lava does not flow from the volcano. It is drawn from the earth, like a leech, letting the heart of its host spill life into its waiting mouth. The realization is no comfort, but your vision steadies as what you see, and an unnatural rhythm rattles the rock, and in the distance, a golden gleam wavers in the heat of its own making before a frame in the face of the grim mountain.
You better not dull my axe!
Spell Ward takes -1 from ability damage, so we can't really grapple shield it. Well, we can grapple shield it for its shield, though. Gains +1 defense for every card in our attacking hand. So let's go ahead, bob this. Feels pretty good. When he attacks us, he's going to take damage as well. That is a straight. No.
Thrust the axe!
Walls.
Dull my axe! Just a quick swig!
All right. That's a little rough.
It's my turn.
Whew. That won't make a difference. And I guess we turn this into a heart so that we can block it.
Hold your shield high!
We almost have enough whetstones to flush this man. So then I suppose it's
Do
this.
your worst.
That's a heart to block.
I'm
How
out of
about it?
attacks for this round.
We're taking 2 damage.
Thrust the axe!
There we go. That's also quite nice. Oh, that counts as an ability, so you don't actually take reflect damage. Rude? Like, seriously fucking rude.
It's my turn.
That won't do anything.
I'm ready for anything. Shield at the ready.
That won't do anything. Oh man. Yeah, negating that spell ward would have been huge for Ragnar specifically. But it's pretty much this fight and the fight that was after the fight that we earned it that it would actually have been any use to us, in my opinion. That is a heart. We don't want to get rid of that. Let's look at this then and prepare it.
Bring it on.
Beep bap.
Hold your shield high!
Here we go. That really won't do much for us. Okay.
Come and get it.
Okay.
Payback! You'd better not dull my axe.
Hmm.
I'm ready for anything. I'm out of attacks for this round.
There we go. I would really rather not.
Hold your shield high!
Okay. All we have to do is survive this turn. And then we can finishing blow it. All we had to do. That's rough. We only needed one heart. How do you have 2 attacks?
This is the way to discovery.
The Merc. Ash Club.
My power is ancient.
Okay.
Leave the...
There are secrets which even I do not know,
Lesser volcanoes
but not
can...
many. My power is ancient. I make my own refuge. I know where to dig. I have seen it end. Ancients, lend me your power. I wield a menagerie of elements.
All right.
Never trust a
Acceptable.
Do you know why
A river... The crystal ravine... The ravine. You wonder...
The stars are in alignment.
Oh, that'll do.
Watch my hands. My lion's
They were all below. Oh my god. I forgot what flying does for like 1 second, but hey, we did something flashy, right?
I wield a menagerie of elements. The sand holds many secrets. have seen your end. Insufficient cards.
Well, you're defensive, so you take one less. Good lord. And you blocked.
A simple cantrip. Prepare yourself. I know where to take. Insufficient cards. I will menagerie elephant.
Okay.
Wisdom is its own reward.
Nausea shifts the ground beneath your step. It's not. The lava does not.
The stars are in alignment.
That certainly helps.
The sand holds many secrets. I make my own refuge. My power is ancient.
You have so many red cards. What's going on here? We're probably going to get bopped for this. No. Impressive. We'll block.
I wield the menagerie element.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use Ice Bolt. I wanted to use Ice Bolt. Son of a bitch.
Insufficient resources.
That misclick probably cost us.
Prepare yourself. Angels, lend me your power.
We have 2 pair. I'm not feeling very good about this defensive hand. Eesh. You don't need red cards though.
I have seen your end. The sand holds many secrets. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Examine. The form.
Anubis knows my true weight.
You see now.
If
from
we had
whence
3
the
health, I
bold
would have
giants
definitely went for the
strode.
-1 cost
A
on level 3.
cyclopean doorway into the volcano itself, framed. Nearing the feet of the false tree, fresh fire bellows into the trunk of smoke, scattering seeds of burning stone. The flame erupts into wings, and with a roar, the mountain itself mounts its final defense.
I wield the menagerie element.
It has Blazing Presence. That's kind of rude. And Heart Ward takes 1 less damage from hearts.
Insufficient cards. A simple cantrip.
Wow.
I have seen your end. Angels, lend me your power. A simple cantrip. The mana is flowing. Ah, the stars are in alignment. I seek truth.
Why is our hand so red? Sure, yeah, you can block that. That's fine by me. Wow.
Prepare yourself. The mana is flowing. I know what to dig.
Son of a bitch.
A simple cantrip. I make my own refuge.
We can't lose this defense. We got this. I just gotta make sure that I do this right.
The mana is flowing.
Oh!
The red dragon crumbles into a pile of porous stone and embers. Beyond, a ring of dead trees stands before the monolith. Their ossified remains reach desperately for a heaven long buried,
Previous customers,
says the merchant, sitting in the skeletal shade.
like them, this is as far as I go. The master on the mountain and I are not on good terms. He finds my prices for you too favorable. Generosity cannot be without its cost. A parting gift for a favorite customer. The sky of life is not lit by the sun, but by the stars of 1,000 souls that dared shine. If you enter the mountain, only the light of your deeds will return. Shine brightly, seedling, or I will have to find a new hobby.
The giant monolith sinks into the earth, revealing a deeper darkness lined by lava. The fire scribes strange runes you cannot read, but you feel the pressure of their power as you pass.
I continue my journey to the field of reeds.
Deal 5 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn? What the heck? Every turn? How's this legal? +1 combat damage against adjacent targets until your next turn. Also pretty good. Wild diamonds in your hand into spades and hearts into clubs. Interesting.